defeats of Bayern Munich. Celtic are still very much on course for a League and Cup double in Scotland. They beat First Division Ayr United 3-0 at Hampden Park to book a place in the Tennent's Scottish Cup final. After Henrik Larsson had put Celtic ahead in the second half, substitute Alan Thompson struck twice to round off their win. In rugby union, France remain on course for a Six Nations Grand Slam after beating Scotland 22 points to 10 at Murrayfield this afternoon. Ireland keep up their chase for the championship after a home win over Italy, but the most impressive performance of the day was from England, who tied up the Triple Crown and put a record 50 points past Wales at Twickenham.
Last year, the Scots ruined Irish Grand Slam hopes, having done the same to England in the previous season. They never looked like upsetting French plans today, though. Tony Marsh scoring the first of their 3 tries. And after France's New Zealand import had scored again, some quick thinking from captain Fabien Gaultier assured them of success. The French must now beat Ireland to complete a perfect season. England's year has already been substandard, but they completely outplayed Wales at Twickenham. Johnny Wilkinson led the way, scoring 30 of their 50 points. Dan Luger also enjoyed the afternoon with 2 of their 5 tries, and a Triple Crown has at least been assured. Ireland still have an outside chance of winning the championship after beating Italy today. 2 tries from debutant John Kelly were the highlights of a scrappy encounter in Dublin. The Irish players will know they'll need to raise their game for the trip to Paris in 2 weeks' time. Dominic Cotton, BBC News.
A few moments ago, England and New Zealand both observed a minute's silence before play began on the 4th day in the second test in Wellington, following the death of Ben Holyoake. New Zealand resumed on 82 for 1. I beg your pardon, on 70 for 1, chasing England's first innings total of 280 all out. A short time ago, as I say, the Kiwis were 82 for 1. And finally, Street Cry has won the world's richest horse race, the $6 million Dubai World Cup. That's it. Jane.
Thanks, Hazel. Well, that's all from the newsroom for this evening. There are bulletins, of course, throughout the night over on BBC News 24. But from Hazel and from me, good night.
Former Northern Ireland Secretary Peter Mandelson goes on the record with John Humphreys tomorrow lunchtime here on BBC One at midday.
Good evening. It wasn't quite as good as we'd hoped today across Wales and the southwest of England. The cloud didn't really break up, but there was some spring sunshine on offer, especially in Hastings, the sunniest spot of the day, with 10.5 hours overall. But those clear skies tonight across the Midlands and eastern England means that it will turn quite cold, could well be a touch of frost. So watch out for those green spring shoots. Might need a little bit of help, perhaps with some cover. Temperatures are holding up elsewhere, though, and by the end of the night, cloud and rain will be moving into northwestern parts of the UK. So quite a wet start to the day, I think, across western Scotland. Lots of hill fog across the Highlands. Not a great day for the Scottish mountains. Quite late on, though, before the rain moves across into eastern parts, and by then turning a bit more patchy with brighter skies eventually running into the Outer Hebrides. It's a similar sequence across Northern Ireland. Belfast just about starting off dry but turning quite wet through the morning, but eventually drier, brighter weather should push into Londonderry and Inniskillen as we go through the afternoon. And really quite late before that rain starts to push in towards Cumbria. So I think for the bulk of England and Wales, a dry and fairly bright day, but the best of the brightness again across the southeast. Temperatures about the same as we saw today. Still that rather cool breeze coming in from the southeast. Won't be quite as mild either across western Scotland or Northern Ireland, but even so, temperatures still reaching 11 or 12 degrees. And there should be some reasonable spring weather on offer as we go through next week. Bit of patchy rain at first, but by Wednesday, most places dry and sunny.
Our rights were taken from us. Our children were taken and sent abroad.
But you can't destroy all spirits with some lies.
True quotes, real drama. Time to tell the story of the Magdalen Laundries in Sinners. Tuesday at 9 on BBC One.
The only power they have over you is keeping you afraid.
Now on BBC One, just out of Parkinson, here are tonight's lottery results. In the National Lottery draw, the winning numbers are confirmed as 9, 24, 28, 30, 31 and 40. The bonus number is 49. Early indications show that there are 2 jackpot winners tonight, each winning just over £3.2 million. The winning numbers in the lottery extra draw are 7, 17, 22, 23, 24 and 39. Initial reports here show that there are no winners tonight, which means that the jackpot for the next lottery extra draw has now grown to an estimated £4.4 million. And finally, the National Lottery Thunderball numbers are 3, 9, 16, 26 and 30. The Thunderball number is 14.
Here's an eyebrow-raising fact. A quarter of all Americans who watch the Academy Awards, that's over 70 million people, do so for the fashion. Now that's pressure.
The 74th Annual Academy Awards. Watch the highlights Monday at 10:35 on BBC One. Or catch it live and interactive Sunday night at 12:45 on BBC Two.
But watch out, there will be speeches.
All-action film adventure tonight on BBC One. Wesley Snipes goes into freefall. Check out the drop zone in an hour, and that's after Parkinson.